Tanio just got here. I've got my Fun Saver camera, my sweatshirt, my rucksack, and a slider, which I just gave to Tanio. I made them myself. It's pretty good if you like true sliders, which are pretty oniony. But it's good.
Oh, that's good.
You kind of have the slider dialed in. I know how to do them.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to tell us your secret?
Yeah. With most hamburgers, once you put the patty down on whatever the heat source is, don't ever touch it again. You flip it, don't touch it, don't push it, don't mess with it, don't adulterate it. With a slider, you ball of ground beef, like a golf ball. Drop the ball into the hot pan, very hot. That's going to immediately start to cook a contact patch on the bottom. That beef is going to shrink from the fat and everything like that as it cooks, but the rest of it's still raw. Dump a ton of shaved onions on top. Then take a heavy spatula, smash it down. Now you've really created a toroid shape because you've got this like interior that's like really cooked. The interior of the bottom circle, contact patch, and the exterior cooks. It stays flat, gets nice and brown on the bottom. Then you flip it, and the onions start to brown, and you get all that steam going in there too, which gives it that soft, slidery texture when you put it on the bun. They're pretty good. It's simple.
That's
Just a little,
really good, man.
A little salt and pepper.
Pardon my ignorance, but what's the difference between a slider and a hamburger?
It is just a hamburger, it's just a little one. But because it's little, you have to cook it slightly differently. If you try and cook a slider like a regular hamburger, you end up with just like this meatball thing.
Down here.
And they're gross. Dude, we're leaving at midnight. It's hardcore. This is the way it's done.
I'm excited.
Oh yeah, we're going to Vegas. All right.
Hi, this is Micah with Tanio, him, and Chris at the camera. They just picked me up. I'm running on probably about 7 hours of sleep in the last 80 hours. And I plan on being up all night and all day tomorrow and maybe all night again, so it's going to be awesome. We're going to Classic Gaming Expo. We're all going to get our secret Halo 2600 going on.
Dude, it's secret.
What? I know, but like this isn't broadcasting.
Oh, yeah. What? I didn't know about this.
Oh, yes. And several other games. I can't wait to get Turbo for Atari 2600.
What? Really?
Yeah, in
Can
the
you
box.
Get me one? Can you get me one?
Yeah, no, they're there. Like you have to buy it right there.
But like, don't you have to wait in line? Can you?
Well, we can hook it up, Albert. We know Albert. Yeah, we can totally hook it up. So.
Oh, I didn't bring any money.
Not only that, there's all these awesome.
I don't have my wallet either, guys.
I didn't bring mine either. Tanio?
Tanio, you got us, right?
You guys are suckers.
Your Diet Coke? I couldn't find anything.
I'm really thirsty.
This is my pillow. I'm gonna go to sleep for the first little bit. And down here, someplace in my space age sleeping bag from the 80s, I've got a sleep mask.
Oh man.
Oh, you cracked me up, Chris. You totally cracked me up.
This is where they came to do their concept art for Borderlands, so of course it looks exactly like Borderlands. And this is where, like, everybody who films a post-apocalyptic desert movie films it.
They all come here.
But still.
Or any of the numerous Tremors sequels.
Yeah, exactly. If I'd just been able to pass that truck, everything would have been awesome. Now we're fucked. Should have dawdled in the bathroom at the quick stop. Dude, that place had the best napkins. I took one. I could try and share it with the viewers. I don't know if it'll really read that well. It was the Fast Trip. And its like logo, I believe, is a turtle drinking a Slurpee. Freaking awesome. And then on the back it's got a little map of every place you can go to a Fast Trip. And it was surprisingly clean. I wouldn't say very clean. I mean, maybe it was relatively clean, but it was still surprising. And the dude was pretty nice. Desert Bus is like a nuclear war. You can't win, you can only survive.
Is that a good angle there, Mike?
Yeah, it's a pretty good angle. What it gives the viewers is something that most people dare not do, is like be that close to Charlo when he's talking. Because if smell could be recorded.
You can hear the sound of my voice in your bones.
It looks just like Desert Bus. It's like the perfect angle there. It's like Desert Bus HD.
I keep having to pull the wheel slightly to the left.
It's true.
And that's really the only thing I have to do, is just slightly to the left there now and then.
there's a train on the left. My son never sees this video. That's for him. Yeah, it's an L class. You can point that out.
It's a what?
L class
What does that mean?
engine.
What?
It's just the series of engine it is.
It's carrying coal.
See, now I have serious doubts that you're a father of any kind.
Oscar, you know what? Oscar's a really nice kid, does not care about trains. Never went through that phase, totally uninterested. The man said if we just kept going on down this road, we would find the water and the civilization. I think the man's probably right, honestly. Like, it's a road. It goes to Las Vegas.
When the first bomb came, we just kept driving.
Yeah.
We didn't look back.
We had tons of gas. We got like half a tank.
Part of us were just too afraid to look back. Other parts of us thought if we looked back, we turned into a pillar of salt.
Also, Tanio asked me not to adjust his mirrors. So it's difficult for me to look back. Classic Gaming Expo is like a nuclear war. You can't win, you can only survive.
Joke reused. How many times are you going to reuse it?
Like, that's a joke that gets funnier the more you tell it. Like, not joke reused, joke only beginning to get funny.
You can tell it's already been kind of a long trip when the joke counters flipped.
No, but that's wow, look at that berm. Look at that berm. Get that berm on video. Look at that berm. What do you suppose is on the other side of that? Oh, that's one of those places where they're testing different kinds of rocks in the desert.
Yeah. Turbo for Atari 2600.
That turbo for 2600 could be pretty sweet. Is that new or old?
It's old. So here's what they did. They found the ROM, which Coleco used to advertise it everywhere in the day. And it was anticipated you'd be able to use the steering wheel and everything with it. But the ROM was unfinished, so they actually finished the game on their own with a few guys from AtariAge.com. And so what's so cool about it is they've recreated the cartridge in the white Coleco cartridge, made a box with the manual. However, they did one extra thing I think is like brilliant. The first time I think it's ever been done for this kind of thing. When you plug the cartridge in, there's a menu and it says you can play the prototype as it was found, unfinished, and then play their finished version. Nice. So if you don't want to, be like, but they finished it, it doesn't feel right, whatever, you get to play either or. I think that's awesome. That's why I can't wait to get that. But then there's like new Vectrex games, there's new Coleco games, there's new.
Are any of the 8-bit weapon type bands going to be playing?
Yes, Seth's going to be there. Seth from I Am 8-bit. He's one of the pioneering 8-bit musicians. He's been at this show, probably every show, and it's awesome hearing him play Mule live, Atari 800 Mule, Governor Super Mule, or actually Governor Super Mule live, with his own remix of it and everything as well. Good stuff. And then we got the Intellivision guys are going to be there, Keith Robinson and the whole crew. That's always good.
And those guys just got their DS cartridge approved,
which is awesome.
It's pretty sweet.
What's their DS cartridge?
It's like an Intellivision lives for the DS, but like super nice versions and everything like that.
We're in Vegas. Where dreams happen. By the end of this, you're gonna be laid.
What? These walls could talk. They talk about some partying. Woo, Vegas!
Yeah, this is not.
But who saw the sign that said Exhibition Center this way?
We did. It said Exhibition Center this way. Maybe that's not where we're supposed to go.
Oh, maybe that's the Exhibition Center. Look, Exhibition Center. This
Not
is
an exit.
No, there's now.
Hey, there's the exhibition center.
Those signs say no entry.
Want to try to open it?
Yeah, go try and open it. I'll hold this door open. Just kind of knock. Maybe somebody will see it. Yeah, we're going in the back way. That's how we roll.
Don't let this door close on you. What's that bucket of water?
Because he was up and about.
Oh, nice.
You know what this reminds me a little bit of is several Silent Hill games. Or actually Clock Tower.
Yeah.
When you have to run and hide, only one of these doors opens, and you gotta hide in there. Your heartbeat's going really fast, and that big monster will get you if you mess up.
Casino. That away.
I don't think this is even like an open wing.
Hey Brandon, how's it going, man? We're here and we're lost. We are in the hotel somewhere. Yeah, we're what's it called? We're trying to go to the exhibition center, the convention center. Okay. We'll be right there.
Ask him if he has a room. First, I want to point out how cool the font is on the bathroom signs, women's and men's.
This is for tomorrow. It's waterproof. Figure it out. Always put it on.
Last name is Carla.
I don't want to deal with any
Centigrade 37 or centigrade, whatever it's called, is going down. See this? You know what this is? This is $1.75. I got 7 quarters. It says centigrade. I'll cut a bitch.
He'll do it.
Sunday, 8:10 a.m. It's about 33 hours since we left on the trip.
Probably about an hour and a half since we almost got kicked out of McDonald's.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
I'm so glad I got away for the whole weekend. I feel rejuvenated. Oh, 100%. I'm all there.
I'm gonna go to the store and buy batteries and then play all the handheld games that I purchased.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. That's my plan, but my actual plan is to do whatever my girlfriend says.